Today I will be reviewing the Angle Meter app. This app allows you to measure an angle that you see in real life. There are two ways to use the app. One is to measure the angle live while having the camera open. The other way is to take a photo and analyze the angle afterward using the photo you took. Using a photo after you have taking a photo and then analyzing the angle in the photo is by far much more accurate than estimating the angle as you're moving the camera around. As you can see, there's plenty of air added in by the wobbling of the camera and the inability for the angle to be completely accurate. Whereas when you have taken a still photo, you're better able to place the points where you want them to get a precise measurement. Some features of the app that were less than optimal were the fact that the dots you can see that I'm moving around, the white dots that are connected to the lines, are very big. So especially when you're trying to find the vertex of the angle in the live camera shooting, it's hard to place the vertex exactly on the specific spot of the angle because your finger's on top of it, and two, because the white dot is so big that it covers up the vertex. In addition, another issue I ran into with the app was the ads. There were many ads that popped up while I was trying to use the app to measure angles, and the only way to get rid of the ads is to either turn off your data or disconnect from Wi-Fi, or to pay for the full privileges of the app. So just a brief tutorial of how to use the app. So once you're in the app, as you can see, you have these three free floating dots that you can move around the screen in order to measure an angle. So all you have to do is drag the two vertices to the edges of the angle and put the vertex on the vertex of the angle to your best guess and estimate the measure of the angle. Another issue that I ran into with this app is the uncertainty. There are no uncertainty values given by the app, but just by looking at it, it seems as if the uncertainty while using a live camera angle is around 5 to 10 degrees, while the uncertainty of a still photo of an angle on a still photo is a little bit better, around 3 degrees, but these are just rough estimates. Some other things to think about this app is perspective. So in order to get an accurate angle measurement, the camera has to be parallel to the angle that you're trying to measure. If the camera is even slightly off from exactly parallel to the angle, it will add uncertainty to the angle measurement. This plays a big role when you're measuring angles that are very far away, which seems like the best use of this app, because you can't use a protractor to measure the angle as you would any of the things that I measured in this video. So knowing that, you have to account for that uncertainty or try as hard as possible to have the camera be parallel to the surface that you're measuring. I will now go into a tutorial of how to use the app. So once you're in the app, you go to a blank gray screen where you're able to add in various degree measurements. As you can see, I'm adding in several of them and then changing the vertices. Here's an example of an ad popping up on the screen as I try to click through the different modes on the app. So here you can adjust the line thickness and the vertice thickness. So the problem I was discussing before about how the vertices were too big, is slightly talked about here. As you can see right now, I'm clicking through the line cover and the curve color, which are just different ways to change the color of the app. Now I'm going to explain each of the buttons on the app, since it's kind of hard to see them in a video. So this first button, the plus button on the top, adds in an angle, so it allows you to create a new angle. The second button, the minus button, allows you to take that angle away, so it won't be there anymore. And then this third button, that looks like two tiny arrows, changes the angle from the interior angle to the exterior angle, or vice versa. This next angle that looks like a dropper, it allows you to change the color and personalize the qualities of the app. This angle that looks like a wallpaper symbol allows you to import a photo into the app and measure an angle on top of it. The camera icon allows you to go to the live camera mode of the app, where you're able to do the degrees over the photo in live time. This just allows you to delete all the angles that you have on the app, so they all go away. And this last one allows you to download it onto your phone. Overall, I thought this app was pretty good, although it does have some downfalls. I would definitely recommend it though, because it's free.